Hey everyone, how have you been? Yeah, let's not talk about how I've been. Today's video is going to be very simple. I'm not moving about, I'm not going out. It's just kind of a reset day because I haven't been doing shit when it comes to studying these days. I've been pretty much focused on finding a job and helping out my parents, but that's not going well, so might as well use my time to do something better. I have product in my hair, that's why it's kind of, I'm just waiting for it. It's supposed to set in my hair 2 hours, so I have 2 hours to be a bit productive, and I chose to film because I was like, you know what better way to not use my phone than to use it for filming. I have to finish my breakfast first. I woke up super late. I'm kind of depressed. I just finished my period and I'm feeling a bit down. Whatever, life goes on. So I just have to finish my breakfast and I have a bunch of things to do. I have to finish reading a book today and start reading another and hopefully finish it by next week. And I have to start working on my master's thesis. One of my modules is Phoenician. Is that how it's pronounced? Phoenician? Give me a second. Phoenician. So I have a Phoenician class and I have a bunch of homeworks. And afterwards, I also have to start editing a vlog. I don't think there's much else in my reminders. Yep, that's it. Let's first finish breakfast. And I'm doing that while watching a YouTube essay because I refuse to watch something that's just mindlessness and brain rot. I'm supposed to have a bunch in my watch later. There you go. I'm watching Frederick Atkinson's YouTube channel. He does a series called For Etymology. I'm watching the first episode and it's about monsters and magic. Old English literature and Anglo-Saxon heroes. I'm obsessed with everything medieval, monsters, magic, and I love old English literature. Anyway, I love that. So this essay is right up my alley. It's a bit long. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna finish it, but by the time I finish having breakfast and this essay, this should be done. So I'll go shower, then I'll put my clothes in the washer, and then I'll study.
We're doing Anglo-Saxon literature, Old English. Now there's not that much to cover in Old English, which is why I'll be reading chronicle work as well, sort of historical work, so that'll be interesting.
So the timer just went off, so I'm gonna go shower and I'll be back hopefully with a cleaner state and a cleaner mind, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
In every walk I would take, got my heart throbbing yesterday. Here to myself to talk with you, babe. But I don't have the guts to do it. I don't wanna waste my time. It's all in the story time. I had a crazy night. I just wanna do one thing, and I gotta have you. I just wanna love you like nobody else. You don't have to worry and hurt someone else.
Lighting is so bad. I think the first thing I should invest in is some lighting because this is not going to work. Let me just try and find something. Maybe if I put white screen on my PC. I really need to invest in some good lighting though. Maybe not white, maybe yellow. Orange? Does this look okay? Okay. Okay, so your girl looks clean and ready to work. I put my clothes in the washer, I cleaned my dishes, and now I'm about to put myself to work and get some finishing done. So stick around for that. I love making my my notebooks and stuff. I love making them aesthetic because I feel like when things are aesthetic, it gives me like I want to work. So I got this notebook from one of my roommates. She does finishing with me too, and honestly it's not the prettiest. Kind of cutesy, but it's not the prettiest. It's empty. I had to like remove the 2 first pages because she had used them, but at least she spared me the expenses of buying a new notebook, so thank you, Sarah, for that. And I'm looking up ideas to make it look cutesy, so I feel like using it because I really need to. I chose Phoenician because we had to choose a language for our 5th module, and I could not find good times for my language classes that fit my schedule. I think I talked about it in my other master's vlog. So I decided, on Sarah's advice, to check the Sorbonne's École des langues anciennes, so School of Ancient Languages, and I found a bunch of like ancient languages to study. I feel very much in Donna Tartt's The Secret History right now, but I picked Phoenician because it fit my schedule the best, and it's just 1 hour a week, but honestly it's so fun. We don't do translating per se, it's more so like trying to pick out what letters we're seeing and transcribing them and trying to translate, but most of the things we do are tomb like epithets or curses and stuff like that, which is really fun. And honestly, I'm loving it so far. It just demands a bit more dedication on my part because I'm not doing a lot right now, and I like it too much to not do a lot, you know. So that's why I decided to write it down instead of study it in my PC, on my PC. Honestly, it's not even possible to study it on my laptop. I think I need to buy a bunch of scrapbooking stuff because I really love doing it, but I need to find a job for that. Everything in my life comes down to that sentence these days, and it's starting to genuinely piss me off, but what can I do? Okay guys, I think that's enough. Finishing for today. My head hurts, so I'm gonna stop here. I was copying down a few things I had to remember. It's really fun, actually. I love transcribing the stuff, and also I keep realizing how close it is to Arabic. Like, a few words are so similar, and it's genuinely so funny to recognize words. It makes me feel so like, oh my god, I could speak Phoenician technically. It's been real fun to see that. I've been like annoying my mom with how fun it is. Every time I find a word that's remotely close to how we say it in Arabic, I call her up. I'm like, oh my god, guess how we say this in Phoenician? Yeah, exactly like in Arabic. Anyway, she's so sick of me. But at least I like the class. So anyway, so I'm gonna put my laptop to charge because it's about to shut down and I need to watch my series when I'm eating, and I'm gonna go heat up my food, maybe cook something more because I feel like that's not gonna be enough. Okay guys, my mom called so I couldn't talk to y'all, but I heated up my food and I started eating already, and I don't think this is gonna be enough, definitely. So I'm probably gonna get cook an omelette or something later on. I am currently watching Vincenzo, the drama, and it's going great. I like it this far. Like, he seems nice. He's hot and I'm enjoying it. Okay, you guys, I just finished having dinner. I stopped in the middle of an episode because although I love Vincenzo, those episodes are so long. Like, what do you mean 1 hour 13 for one episode? I'm about to die here. I'm seriously tired right now, but I will read because I've been putting it off for so long and I really need to finish this book. And I plan on rewarding myself with like one of my favorite drinks. I don't know if I've ever talked about Milky's here, but it's an obsession. It's an addiction clearly. I have one left because I bought 2 this week and I keep like putting off drinking them for good occasions. I drank one the day before yesterday because I was so tired and I needed like something good to think about because I was very sad. And tonight I feel like if I read, I deserve it. I genuinely deserve it because I worked today. The book I'm reading is Gulliver's Travels by Jonathan Swift. It's part of my curriculum for my fiction and fictionality class. We're supposed to have read it already. I still have like a couple of pages left, like the last chapter or so. I need to finish it so I can start the second book, which I need to have finished by next week, Roxana by Daniel Defoe. I'm very excited to read Roxana actually because it seems very fun. I enjoyed Gulliver's Travels, but I really couldn't relate to Gulliver that much, and also I feel like Swift is an entitled prick sometimes. Every time his voice comes through, I'm like, ugh, whatever, dude. So I still have 122 pages to read. Stay tuned to see if I finish them. I've read 100 pages. I wish I could go back to a time where I could read 100 pages in like one evening or like one morning. I don't know what is up with my focus these days, but I literally cannot hold a book for more than 30 minutes. Let's do this.
How could I be friends, you know? Or should I? It's not when you don't know I'm here. Try to get up and this can disappear. A secret that helped me to keep, and hope that there's something to feel. I swear I'll make you safe. So let me be yours, babe. Let me be yours. I don't wanna waste my time. The sun is going down. My head is racing out. I just wanna do one thing. And I got...
Okay, you guys, I just finished the third part of the book and I'm at page 203, which means I read a little less than 50 pages, I guess. I was at 155 and now I'm at 203. My brain is shutting down and I cannot calculate for the life of me in a good day. So right now I cannot do it. But I still have like one part 4. There are some enjoyable things in this book. It's just not my cup of tea. But in this part, I feel like I really liked the supposed author of the travel book, Gulliver, meets a people called an unpronounceable name as Swift likes to use. Strasbourgs are immortal people. It was a very interesting account because instead of like what you expect when you hear immortal, which is people that stop aging at a certain age, which is generally very youthful and full of energy, like vampire type of immortal, these people, they keep aging, they just don't die. Like, they get sick, they lose their hair, they lose their teeth, they just don't die. And it was a very interesting account because when Gulliver is asked what he would do if he was immortal, he says everything that we think, like, oh, I'm gonna get money, I'm gonna travel the world, I'm gonna read everything that's there to read, learn everything that's there to learn, and etc, etc. And the first thing that the person who asked him the question, his companion, says is, okay, but you're assuming we're telling you that it's undying youth, but we just said immortality. It was a very interesting account, honestly. I feel like that's one of the few parts I like in this book. My head is fried. I would have talked more about it, but I'm unsure if you guys would like to hear me yap about Jonathan Swift, so I'm gonna stop here. I know I said I was gonna edit, but right now I cannot open my eyes, so I feel like I'm going to sleep. But it was a nice day. It was nice to kind of reset and do things for a change. I feel like days where I'm productive are always the best because I feel so fulfilled afterwards, and I genuinely feel like that right now. So I guess today was a good day. I am mentally better than when I started it, so that's already a plus. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the next vlog. Thank you for coming along. If you do enjoy it, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe. I don't know, it feels nice to see people support. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.